right, young man. You always find a way to find great coaches. You pretty much you played poker this time and got this one done. Just talk about going through the process mentally. Once you were put in this situation to have to make a replacement. Just talk about how you got this. Mentally, how you went about the process.
Well, clearly the timing was not good, and it was unexpected to a lot. Once we were faced with the situation, there were a couple of things that we had to be most concerned about. The first thing were the current players, the recruits, the alumni, and consequently the entire program. So we wanted to move as quickly as possible, but we did not want to go too fast. So realistically, it was about 3.5 weeks. So a lot of the recruits were getting antsy, a lot of the players were getting antsy. But we said we wanted to bring someone in that was going to be able to fit within our program. I have a lot of contacts in the industry, reached out to some people reached out to me when Mike's name came available. I just reached out to him and gauged his interest. There was interest there. One thing that I have learned about Texas Southern, there's not too many secrets. So I kept it close to my vest. I asked him to do the same so we could work out the logistics and the details. And we got to the day, and I'm just very excited about having him here.
How fortunate was it to actually find somebody that not only just one, familiar with the swag, two, that was in a area of knowing, of already being familiar with not only just Texas Southern, but the other schools in the state like Alabama A&M and Alabama State?
Well, clearly he has that tie. And one of the things that attracted me to Coach Davis was his experiences at Miles College. Oftentimes when you have major BCS coaches that come down to the mid-major level, there are some transition issues. And we talked about that, and his experiences at Miles has grounded him even at his BCS level job. So he was a natural fit for us. As you can tell throughout the press conference, he's down to earth, he's mild-mannered, he's very accessible. And all of those things are going to be quality, key items for him to be successful at Texas Southern. We're just elated to have him.
Where does this now put the athletic department at Texas Southern? With football getting ready to get started, but as we know, basketball is around the corner.
Well, again, we've had a tough 4 years on trying to make sure that we get a lot of stuff cleaned up. We've had compliance issues, we've got those straightened out. We've had academic issues, we've got those straightened out. We've had financial issues, we've had those straightened out, got those straightened out. So now it's time to put coaches in place. We're talking about bringing in Coach Darrell Ashby, somebody that has won at every level. We're talking about bringing in Cynthia Cooper-Dyke, someone that has won at every level. Now you're talking about bringing in a Mike Davis. It sets us where we want to be, a legitimate mid-major program. Not only does this uplift Texas Southern, it uplifts the Southwestern Athletic Conference. That's our mission, that's our goal. We're going to continue to graduate our student athletes. Now that we're over 50% graduation rate, now that none of our programs will be in any APR trouble after this year, we can now concentrate on what we're supposed to be concentrating on, and that is building a quality competitive program.
Two last questions. To be at a position now academically where they were when you got there, how much pride does that give you just at the moment?
Well, more so than winning championships, to be able to take 29% graduation rate and now to be able to boast over 50%, to have all of our programs upcoming in this 2012-2013 cycle, not to have any APR issues, in my mind, is one of the greatest feats. Unfortunately, I can't take credit for it. It all was the coaches, the compliance, and the academic people. Mrs. Pooler that we hired has done a remarkable job. Mike Milletta, Janelle White, all of those, Jacob Greer, all of those people, Larry Woods. They all gelled together, put the systems in place, and we dug ourselves out from under all of the issues and the holes that we had. So, we're just about out of everything. We still have to finalize everything with the NCAA. We understand that's coming. We'll take that hit, and we're going to move on. But there's a bright, bright future for Texas Southern, and it's time to be excited about it.
Thank you, sir. In closing, is there anything about Texas Southern you want to add?
Yes. If people are not on board, if they don't believe in what we have talked about, the direction that we're going, this is proof that it's all coming together. You can't turn the program around in a year or two, especially when you're dealing with so many issues and so many dynamics. But we've pulled all of those together. It has made us a stronger program. All of our adversity has made us a stronger program. And Texas Southern truly is a great place to be, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. part.
Last question, final question. How's the the Labor Day Classic coming? I know it's not you all's game this year, but how's things going headed in that direction?
Well, I haven't gotten much of an update, as you know.
You've been busy.
From last year, it was Texas Southern's decision to separate because Purview played in the SWAC-MEAC Challenge, and we lost revenue. We lost a date. We were forced to play in Del Mar Stadium, and we also had to pay game guarantees for Central State to come into Texas College. So we felt that it was in our best interest to be able to retain that revenue and kind of, even though we didn't make the ends meet, it wasn't as deeper of a hole. So it's all Purview's game. But we're in support. We're going to continue to support the effort. The Labor Day Classic is a strong entity. We're excited to play in it. We're going to sell tickets. We're going to help advertise. It's going to be a joint effort from our standpoint. And the Labor Day Classic, one of the greatest classics that there is. And we're happy that it's coming up. And we're going to be even more happy next year when we play it at our brand new stadium. It's going to be a great environment.
All right. Introduce yourself and we'll close out, young man.
Charles McClelland, Director of Athletics, Texas Southern University.
Thank you, sir.
All right.